Well, kids, today's the day. Today's the day I do the review. Well, okay, kids, let me explain something. Before I begin, I would like to say one thing to all those people that said Ben Affleck can't do Batman. Ben Affleck can't do Batman. Fuck you! He fucking exceeded my own expectations. I thought he would do well, but I didn't know he would do fucking great. Again, all you freaking assholes that signed petitions and made more petitions, fuck you. Straight up, fuck you. Just straight up, fuck you. And thinking that Ben Affleck can't do a role. Jesus. Like I said, you guys didn't even give him a chance, but he actually shined in this. I want to hear what you assholes have to say. Oh, with that being said, though, what do I think about this movie? Well, other reviewers say it's a joyless slog. Other reviewers say it's this and that. Me, I gotta be honest with you. It has problems, but I had fun. Pacing wise, it's a train wreck. But seeing Batman and Superman fight and seeing a world's finest movie, something I thought I'd never see ever, ever in my lifetime. You guys, all you got. I feel like all you reviewers was expecting. You were expecting way too much of this movie, and that's the thing. Y'all set yourselves up for disappointment. I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. Like, seriously, I knew. Everybody else is like whining and crying. Even Angry Joe whining and crying. Me, on the other hand, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the movie. Again, like I said, pacing is its biggest enemy. Batman and Superman fighting, it's saying sometimes, Andre Black Knight himself, he said, it tries to be a Batman movie, it tries to be a Superman movie, it tries to be this and that, it tries to be this, it tries to be that. See, but the thing is, guys, it's trying to introduce us to this version of Batman, which is a lot more brutal, which I actually kind of enjoy. Yeah, I actually enjoyed this Batman. Fight me, motherfuckers. Fight me. Superman, on the other hand, he suffered the same kind of problems he did in Man of Steel, but they kind of ironed it out. Not saying, not saying he was better, but he's getting there. He's getting there. He's getting there. Not really hating him. Not really hating him in this movie. Lex Luthor, the guy that played Lex Luthor, I keep forgetting his name, but he fucking did a new version of Lex Luthor, which blew me the fuck away, and I was like, wow, wow, seriously, god dang, that was beautiful. And they sprinkled in Wonder Woman, like Wonder Woman's in there, and you see the other cameos. Like, my biggest fear with this movie was like we were gonna see Flash, we were gonna see Aquaman, we were gonna see Cyborg, as all of them try to fight this big threat. And now the big threat, I'm only saying like specific plot points here. I don't want to spoil the whole thing for you, but I gotta talk about this. They bring Doomsday into this. How did? Like, I'm just sitting there like, okay, what's like Scott playing? And then I see it, I'm like, fuck. Oh my god, how many times can I say that? How many times can I say fucking this review? Oh my god, just words. My own vocabulary when it comes to fucking swear words. I couldn't even Like I was like, oh shit. Somehow Lex did some Lex did some splicing magic and took Zod's body and mixed it with his own to make Doomsday. And I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no, Superman's gonna die, Superman's gonna die. And I was remembering like from the freaking actual comic when Superman died and the actual movie. I'm like, oh shit, no, no, Superman, you ain't gonna die, you ain't gonna die. Come on, don't die, don't die, don't die. And then he dies. I'm like, oh, dude. Oh man, but I swear, like this surprised, this whole movie surprised me. Like all you fucking reviewers out there want to be all like, oh, it's a joyless slog. Oh, it's this and that. Oh, it has bad pacing. That I will agree with you. But you know, guys, sometimes in a review you can have fun with what it is. Like again, I accept this movie for what it is. They're just trying to catch up with. They're trying to catch up with Marvel, and there's nothing. There's a little bit something wrong with that, but they're trying. They're trying to do it their own way, even though it probably doesn't look like it to the casual observer. But they are trying to do their own thing, even if you guys don't see it. But like I said, pacing is their biggest problem. Like some parts will drag on, like freaking Lex talking to the senator and like all this other stuff. Parts like that drag on, but when it gets that act where Batman and Superman are fucking fighting, and yes, I tallied up the score from all the times Batman and Superman fight, and yes, I think now it's kind of at a tie. Like if I see another one where Batman and Superman fight, I guess if Superman wins that one, it's not really much of a tie anymore, is it? But basically, a lot of people that don't know Batman and Superman fighting. Guys, this happened I mean long. This has been happening for a long time, guys. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. In comics, superheroes have misunderstandings and they fight. It's the truth. That's just how it goes. Goes that goes the same for DC and Marvel. What happens? You know, my own mother like just couldn't handle the fact that Batman and Superman were going to fight. You know, I tried to explain to her, you know, that's kind of how it is, but she didn't want to hear it. So, you know, that's just how it is. But I swear, this movie just surprised the fuck out of me, and I'm really awestruck. I want to know what's gonna happen next. I want to know what's gonna become of Batman because Batman is fucking Batman. Don't pull no punches anymore. He don't give a shit. And yeah, I think it is Jason Todd that died. That tombstone though that we saw, that tombstone that people saw for Batman, Batman v Superman. Basically, yeah, that was Dick Grayson's dad, not Dick Grayson himself. So there is a chance that they might be. There is a chance that they might bring uh, Dick Grayson into the cinematic movie universe, which I would love. But then again, people are saying that Jason Todd could be the Joker, and like I said before, I don't really know if that's true. It's looking like it could be. It's really looking like it could be. I was watching the movie, taking my notes, and basically, yeah, it could be Jason Todd. I ain't gonna lie, it could be Jason Todd as the Joker, but who knows? Um, you know, but there was also the line where he's like, "We've seen how many people good, how many people are good, and how many people stay that way." I mean, he could have been talking about Jason Todd, but he could have been talking about Harvey Dent for all we know. I'm just saying it's too early to tell to tell that if the theory is right. Another thing, though, another thing I want to talk about the movie, parademons, the nightmare thing. Flash going to freaking Batman going like, Lois Lane, he's the key. You were right about him. You were always right about him. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is gonna be kind of spoiler heavy. I'm sorry. I normally don't do this, but I was so excited about it. I was so excited about this movie. I did, in a weird way, get my world's finest movie. In a weird way, I got that movie. Sure, it wasn't everything I expected it to be, but I got it. Now, let me explain a little bit more about the dream. Now, from what I can tell, this is either a premonition, because it really did look like a premonition. Superman, like, Batman has an army, Superman has an army too, which felt a lot like Injustice, and I hope it doesn't get like that, because if you all remember how I feel about Injustice, I mean, good story and everything, but Superman just indiscriminately killing people is just not what I like. But it's looking that way because he, it's like all the time. If it's Lois, that's like his one thing, the one thing that keeps his humanity. And I'm just like, really, Superman? Now this could be just like he just probably was seeing an alternate future. Maybe it will change, but who knows, But yeah, it's looking like it could be a premonition because I saw a fucking parademons. Like shit, guys, the parademons look fucking awesome. Oh my god, sorry. Now, again, guys, don't listen to the critics. Don't listen to critics if you really want to see this movie. I or any other critic can tell you how you need to feel by watching this movie. Is it good? Is it bad? No, dude. You can listen to my opinion. You can go with that. Because I ain't gonna sugarcoat it with you like IGN or any of these other freaking sites. Because I'm a fan. And I know how to have fun watching a movie. I'm not gonna try and say, oh, it's this and that just because this and that. No. If you want to watch it, go right ahead. You don't need my approval. You don't need IGN approvals. You don't need all these freaking journalists doing reviews telling you that it's a joyless slog and all this other crap. Just go and watch the movie. Enjoy it. Have fun. Don't worry about all these little things and all these people telling you that this movie is bad. Watch it for yourselves. Again, I'm not gonna say it doesn't have problems. Had a few problems I addressed. But other than that, when it gets to the second act, you're gonna have a good time. I guarantee it. Seeing Batman and Superman fight was pretty awesome, even though it was kind of by the numbers. By the numbers. I'm just saying, guys, I've seen Superman and Batman fight so many different times, in so many different ways, in so many different continuities. Kind of felt by the numbers, but it made sense because Batman actually researched on Superman and what he could do. Now, a lot of people go like, oh my god, he said, can you bleed? And a lot of people have been making jokes about that. But honestly, he's just like, can you, think about that question. He's like, can you bleed? So he's just been studying on him, getting ready to fight him. And if Superman didn't scream, if Superman didn't say Martha, Batman would have killed him. Straight up. Because we're not dealing with the Batman and Superman we know. We're dealing with the grittier Batman, and we're dealing with a kind of almost inexperienced, almost even he's got a few years under his belt, but pretty inexperienced Superman. So yeah, but when they all fought Doomsday, my freaking like Batman, my Superman Doomsday memories started coming back in full force. Like, oh no, oh God, no. God dang, guys, I like I say, it's okay to be a fanboy. Don't, just freaking, don't freaking forget its problems. Just know that this movie does have problems. It is flawed. It's not a perfect movie, but it's fun. You'll have fun, like I said. But seriously, it will like if if you forget everything I said and it like first you think you're gonna get a world finest movie, and then you get the death of Superman at the very end. I'm like, what the fuck? I swear to God, guys, I could say what happened and spoil it for you, but you guys need to watch it for yourselves because it's that good. Now, again, don't listen to all these reviewers. Don't listen to all these reviewers that are telling you it's bad. Or, don't even listen to me. Don't even listen to me. If you want to go see it, go see it. No one's stopping you. Like, seriously, a lot of people are like, oh, these critics are telling me not to go see it. No, I'm sorry. If you need me to say it, go see it, guys. Go see it for yourselves. Go make your own formed opinion. Don't like listen to me and listen to all these other guys. If you actually want to go see it, go see it. You're gonna have a good time. So I'll see you guys later. Again, enjoy this movie. It is good, and it's really making me figure. It's really making me think what's gonna happen next. But yeah, again, all the other superheroes make little cameos, and I like that. Thought they were gonna be jam packed in the movie, but they're not. But we'll see you. But we'll see you. See you later. Bugsy. I'm Bugsy, and I hope you enjoy this movie. It is not that bad. It has problems, but it is good. I'm repeating myself, I know, but seriously, I am awestruck at the ending still. I mean, DC had major balls killing off Superman in this movie when it's only like his second movie, but Batman's first. I gotta say, major balls, DC, major balls. I know, drop the ball now. You guys got major balls though. I rate Batman v Superman my own rating, and people can go fuck themselves if they don't like it. It's how I feel about the movie. Even with its problems, it gets a perfect 5. Well, actually, with its problems, it gets a perfect 5 out of 5. Because even though it has problems and scenes drag on a little bit, it still was a fun movie. It's something I still wanted to see. It's something that kept my interest. So sorry if I can't be like all you other reviewers that just want to bash on it just because you can. Because you're getting that money in the oregano. But I'm just not like you guys. Because because I actually understand how to have fun in a movie, and yes, even though you guys may say I'm a little bit biased, but I say, at least I'm able to watch something and enjoy it, even if it has problems. And trust me, I'm like, Lex, do we really need all these scenes with you? We can cut one of these scenes out, but I hear the DVD is going to be a lot longer with a lot more scenes, so, maybe I'll actually review the DVD next. So I'll see you guys later. And as always, chaos, mischief, manage. I'll see you later. Also, when the night falls, kids. When the night falls.